My name is Laura Giannini and I am here to show you my violin. When it comes to an orchestra, this instrument belongs to the so-called upper strings due to its sound characteristics, rather clear and brilliant. At this point, you will think that the violin has only one timbre, color of sound to offer, when on the contrary it possesses many and all different. More on this later. Let's first answer this question. You have certainly seen the keyboard of a piano. Where are all the notes and keys on the violin? Well, we have 4 metal strings here: E, A, D and G. Even if I pluck them like a guitarist, we don't hear more than those 4 notes. Okay, but you know, a guitarist uses also the left-hand fingers to create all the other notes and combinations of chords. The same goes for the violin, and here another difference with the guitar. A violin will not be complete without what I will show you now. The stick of the bow has in common with the violin the material it's made of, wood, although we speak of different types of wood. Then what actually touches the strings and makes the typical violin sound is the bow hair. Yes, indeed, it's made of horsehair, on which violinists apply their rosin, a rather sticky material that allows friction while the string is made vibrate and resonate by means of bowing. More about the violin. What are the other parts called and their functions? We have the rod on which the strings and the left-hand fingers run. This black part here is called fingerboard. Then there is the bridge, where the strings run on top of. After it, they start descending towards the tailpiece, connecting them to the point they're finally hooked on. The bridge is another part in common with the guitar, but the shape of the 2 bridges is different. One is flat, the other is curved. Why? I will get to the answer in a minute. Back to the violin parts. You see these 2 half holes, so called for their F shape, then the neck, on which the fingerboard is attached, the head of scroll with its very decorative feature, and finally the pegs, which turns down or up, modify the pitches, allowing to tune the strings every time they lose tension. Now that I've told you something about the violin and the bow, I would like to come back to the versatility of this wonderful instrument. Remember when I mentioned the curved bridge of the violin opposite to the flat one of the guitar? This visible difference is absolutely necessary to allow the bow to play on one string at a time without interfering with the neighbor strings. Here an example of it from the prelude of the E major partita by Johann Sebastian Bach, a composer who wrote 6 gorgeous pieces for solo violin. Of course, you can play any melody in this linear way, yet at the same time the bridge of the violin still allows 2 or 3 strings to be played simultaneously by the bow, and 4 strings quickly one after the other in a connected way. I'm talking about the arpeggiato. Like in the beginning of the Adagio from the first solo sonata by Johann Sebastian Bach. The versatility of the violin and its brilliant light, warm and dark sonorities is not limited to this, but extended to the many styles it embraces. Baroque and classical music, Irish, country style, jazz, rock music, think about the electric violin, crossover, contemporary, and so on. Well, I hope you will end up loving the violin as much as I do. Thanks to the Richmond County Orchestra and the Department of Cultural Affairs. Enjoy the violin!